First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And today's lesson is going to be the Lord heals a blinded man. The miracles are coming to the Lord's man. This is the book of St. John 9 verse 1. And I'm going to read until verse 25. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Yahushua answered, neither had this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of God should be made manifest in him. So the Most High blinded the man from birth so that the Most High Son, Yahweh Shai, could heal the blinded man that he may see. And that would exalt both Yahweh Shai and Yahweh in the world. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay, and said unto him, go wash in the pool of Siloam, which is by interpretation sent. He went his way therefore, and washed, and came seeing. The neighbors therefore, and they which before had seen him that he was blind, said, is not this he that sat and begged? Some say this is he. Others said he is like him. But he said, I am he. Therefore said they unto him, how were thine eyes open? He answered and said, a man that is called Yahweh Shai made clay and anointed mine eyes, and said unto me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight. Then said they unto him, where is he? He said, I know not. They brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind. And it was the Sabbath day when Yahushua made the clay and opened his eyes. Then again the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight. He said unto them, he put clay upon my eyes, and I washed and do see. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, this man is not of God, because he keepeth not the Sabbath day. Others said, how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles? And there was a division among them. You had the wicked Pharisees and wicked Jews that didn't believe Yahushua was the Son of the Most High. And you also had Jews that believed that Yahushua was the Son of the Most High. They say unto the blind man again, what sayest thou of him that he had opened thine eyes? He said, he is a prophet. But the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind and received his sight, until they called the parents of him that had received his sight. So the unbelieving Jews, they thought the man was lying about being blind. They thought the whole thing was a hoax. And they asked them, saying, is this your son, whom ye say was born blind? How then doeth he now see? His parents answered them and said, we know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. But by what means he now see it, we know not. Or who had opened his eyes, we know not. He is of age, ask him. He shall speak for himself. These words spake his parents because they feared the Jews. For the Jews had agreed already that if any man did confess that he was the anointed, he should be put out of the synagogue. Therefore said his parents, he is of age, ask him. Then again called they the man that was blind. This is the Pharisees talking to the blind man. Then again called they the man that was blind, and said unto him, give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner. The wicked Pharisees and the wicked Jews are calling Yahushua a sinner, even though Yahushua was a sinless man. He answered and said, whether he be a sinner or no, I know not. One thing I know, that whereas I was blind, now I see. The miracles and the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai was manifested in the world. This is the book of St. John 14 verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. All the great miracles and works that Yahweh Shai did when he was on the earth, changing water to wine, walking on water, exorcising demons from people, feeding 5,000 Jews with 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread, raising up the dead, healing the blind so that they can see. All the great miracles and works that Yahweh Shai did when he was on the earth. Yahweh Shai's man, the man of the Lord today, the man of the Lord in these times now, and Lord willing, I'm a man of the Lord. Yahweh Shai's man today are going to do even greater miracles and works than Yahweh Shai did when he was on the earth. The Lord heals a blinded man. The Lord's man today are going to do even greater works and miracles. Shalom.